We got ideas for days. So now we got the sleepwear sorted. That's a great gift, but now we got to feed mom. So let's do this together. Indulge in the ultimate breakfast experience with this loaded breakfast bagel. It will feature some incredible items, including caramelized onions, crispy bacon, gooey cheese, as well as a perfectly cooked egg that'll come together to create a symphony of flavors that'll make your taste buds sing. But it's not about your taste buds. It's about mom. Let's focus on that. And also, I brought in Zozo to come and help me here. Fantastic. So let's all assemble this together. We've got a couple of elements that we've got here, but I just wanted to make sure we run through a few of them. Okay. Let's start off. Caramelizing onions. What this is, it's a vision of love for your mom. You're just telling her, like, mom, you know, it's a layered love. And I want to just say to you that, you know, this is fantastic. Okay. And I wanted to give you a good flavor. So this pan over here. The first one, correct. We're going to go in. And go in with those. And I love using red onions for caramelization. They are sweeter. There is something sweeter about them, that's why. And it's a little easier. We are going to do a bit of a hack with them. So we are going to throw in some sugar, a little balsamic as well. But I think it's just all part of the caramelization process. So that is going to go down. It'll do its thing. And it'll cook until you see the onions become a bit translucent. And of course, unctuous as well to taste. So that's all going to go in and it'll do its thing there. And in the middle, you do it low and slow. Yeah, that's fine. Exactly. You don't want to cook them too fast because otherwise they tend to not pick up the caramelization. And you also don't want the sugar to burn. That's correct. So it's something a bit slower, but I think it's a great labor of love because that permeates the entire household and mom already starts getting that, oh my word, something's happening in the kitchen. I'm excited. Then bacon, as you know, there are many alternatives if pork is not your thing, but I think in this particular regard, what we're going to do is we are going to add some bacon to that pan and also crisp it up to your liking. It could be extra crispy. It could be a nice neutral. I like extra crispy in a bagel. The reason why is that when you bite, I don't want any draw from the bacon. I want to bite and crunch through. So this is why I want to render that down all the way through. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. I'm just going to reduce the heat slightly. And then, do me a favor, I want you to toast our bagels as well. I like toasting them because on the far pan, what I do there, it's giving you all the work to do. I'm standing and talking. Hi, I missed you. Hi there. It's great. Anyway, so that particular process there, I like that because I suppose some of the elements that are like the caramelized onions that could be on there, I don't want the bagel to be completely soggy. So I think the crisp as well also helps the mouthfeel when you bite into it. And that's what I'm excited about. Oh, you are doing the work on that bacon. I'm literally doing all the work here. You are. Yeah, I wish I had something for myself to do, but I'm going to stand here and chill, which is great. You can do the assembling. I will do the assembling. Well, I mean, you might do that as well. I mean, I could just be the conductor of things happening here. The caramelization, that's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Those tiny bubbles are actually the good sign of that sugar hitting a little bit of that oil in the pan. And that's going to, and already like I'm salivating. And this is what you want your mom to do. You want to make sure that when you present this to her, that you know exactly what's going on in the kitchen. Now, here's a pro tip for Mother's Day. If you are going to do this meal, I believe you need to be prepared for it. So I'm going to say the night before, without mom knowing, get your ingredients together. We got all the ingredients on expressoshow.com plus the recipe. But I'd say be prepared for that Sunday. You don't want to, the worst thing you could do, in my opinion, is on Mother's Day, going to wake up mom and say, Mom, where'd you put the oil? Don't do that. Prepare. Because that's what ultimately it happens. Like, hold on, how do you use where do you get the oil? Do we have bagels? You know what, sort that out before and show mom that you prepared for her because she, throughout your entire life, has prepared for you. Yeah. Just an idea. And buy the ingredients the day before. Don't go the morning of. You want to surprise mom in bed, not while she's awake already. Man. And also, she's busy helping you get I mean, it's sweet, I know. But just for that one day, show her that she's looked after. I think that's so important. Yes. Especially for an occasion like this. You are doing I would personally prefer to toast a little bit more, but we're cooking for TV, so time's of the essence. Yes, that's correct. You know how it goes. This is perfect, by the way. And I mean, the layering essentially it's quite simple. We've got some baby spinach as well. Now, what the spinach is going to help do is also make sure that the bagel, the base, doesn't get too soggy. So we'll just layer those. And you know what? I like to be a bit decorative with that, just play around with, the looks of this. And I want it to be as decorative as possible. You want to show mom that, that you can do it. You've cared about her as much as she's cared about you throughout your entire life. And I think this is so important. So And also remember, with Mother's Day, I'm also very cognizant that there are mother figures that also deserve this. You know, people in your life, you know, the aunties, the guardians, the ma who stood in that particular role. I want you to celebrate them too, because it's a big day, and it's a day to celebrate one of the best relationships you'll ever have in your entire life, which is with your mom.
And it's special. I mean, my mom and my mom-in-law, they live far away, so you can still do something special, whether it's sending a card or having someone deliver flowers to them. There are ways for you to even spoil those loved ones that are far away.
And that's what we want to do today. Oh, look at this perfect egg. Okay, that's clearly Tiffany showing off. Wowza.
Yeah, it is perfectly cooked.
Perfectly cooked eggs over here. And I mean, you want to do the same thing over there. We should do an egg masterclass next week for you, just so you know exactly. But okay, so a little bit of salt on there just to season the eggs. There we go. A bit of pepper as well.
Can't forget the bacon.
And don't worry, the bacon's going to be layered, which is going to be great.
I would go a little bit more crispier because I know you like that, but this is also a very good texture on the bacon. Caramelization.
I would go down with the bacon first, but I just wanted to make sure that you were done and dusted. And just to finish, let's go straight up here.
Ooh, the fingers.
That's fine. We are chefs, aren't we? There we go. Done and dusted. Look at us go.
It's the extra one. Someone gets the extra piece.
Exactly. Boom. And there we go. Mom, I love you so much. In fact, don't forget, plating is important. So plate it nicely and make sure Mom is ready for Mother's Day to remember. Simple, easy, expressoshow.com.
There we go. So if you want to practice this weekend, you've got that recipe.
Yeah, that's it. Please practice. And we've got so much more action coming for you on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. So make sure you stay right there. And of course, grab the recipe and celebrate Mom this weekend or next weekend.